Good afternoon, folks. What a beautiful day out there today. If you're in my area, anyway, it's a very warm, sunshiny day, and I took advantage of that. Um, Earlier, I was out um, scooping leaves out of our water garden, and I a few things about this. I love gardening, and I got that from my mother. And ever since I remember, as a child, we always had a water garden or a fish pond or something outside, and um, we were all involved in that cleaning process in the spring. And so while I was doing this morning, um, that smell brought me back to those early days of my childhood and helping clean out the pond. And but as I continued to do the work and scooping down deeper into the pond to bring up more leaves, my um, my thoughts started to go towards, as we dig down, like our emotions that are coming up from the deep within ourselves. And that's what I was reminded of. And also that because I love gardening, and one of the things that I love about gardening is that you get to see the cycle of life from a different perspective. So things grow, and you plant the seeds and they grow, and you get the harvest from them and the beauty from the flowers. And then in the fall, they begin to decay and die. And so in the spring, we start to clean all that up. And it's a process of life. But when I guess today it was something that I needed. Yeah, I needed to be out there. I needed to be working. I needed to be having something to do, and those memories coming back. But also that digging down and feeling the emotions involved, because yesterday wasn't a great day for me, and it wasn't a total waste. It wasn't a bad day, but there were moments that were not great for me. And I didn't do a video yesterday. I tried to stay busy doing some sewing and whatever, but we're going to have bad days. Those deep emotions are going to come up, and we're better off to let the smell come up from within, I guess, and be accepting of those emotions, and acknowledge them, and allow them to teach us. So that's where I'm at. Again, I have no idea where this meditation is going to take us today. But let's pull the card and see what we're getting. Okay. So the card I pulled is right. And again, that brings, I love these cards. Always right on. I was writing an email to my parents today, and I kept reading it over, and I'm like, no, take that out. That's too negative. And so a good idea to do is to write out how you're feeling, and just put it out on paper without judgment. Of course, I didn't want to send anything negative to my parents, but if I sit down and write, then that helps me to express those emotions and how I'm really feeling inside. So there's our tip for the day. Get out a journal, write it out. If you don't want to keep it around, rip it up or burn it after. But allow yourself to feel those emotions. Thanks for joining me today. And at the end, I have a question for you. So let's get comfortable and relaxed. Take in a few long, slow, deep breaths. Let go of any tension you've been holding on to. Allow yourself to settle in, bringing presence into your body and mind. start today with connecting with our higher self. And you can do that in any way that makes sense to you. Whether it be a sense or a present around you or within you. Whether it be a picture or a feeling. And let's start at the top of our head and allow that connection to move through your body. Be very present in everything you're sensing. You may feel an energy shift or a change in temperature. Whatever happens for you is perfect just for you. Allow this connection to gel within you. Feel yourself dance the dance of life with your higher self and your higher purpose. Breathe and relax. Allow this feeling to be as though a ribbon is floating through your body, connecting with all aspects of self. Allow this connection to release any stress, tension, or fear of the unknown. Feel the connection move straight down through your feet and into the earth. You are not only connected with your higher self, you are your higher self. What does this mean for you? What questions does it answer? What strengths come forward? What guidance do you receive? Breathe and relax. Allow these answers to come from within. can you express your higher self to others and to yourself? Are you willing to let go of your excuses and distractions that block you from following this guidance and direction? As you become one with self and higher self, become compassionate with yourself and others. Send this energy out into the world. Send what you can to those in need and all of the helpers in the world today. And knowing that you can have this connection at any time simply by becoming still and quiet and being willing to have this connection. Let's slowly and gently start coming back into this time and this place. Remembering all the messages or senses that you had throughout this meditation, and bring them forward to help you through this day. Not exactly where I thought that might go today, but obviously for the best. That's what I trust in each meditation that I do, that the best will come of it. So a question that I have for my listeners is, for all of the frontline workers out there, the first responders and the support staff, the kitchen, the housekeeping, the labs, the nurses, the doctors, firefighters, EMS, everyone out there, their stress levels are obviously through the roof. And there's so many of us that want to help, and we want to, but we don't know how to help necessarily. So I had a thought that what if we offered, what if I offered a guided meditation specifically for a first responder or a frontline worker, and those who want to help perhaps purchase one for a frontline worker. So a friend of yours that may be out there, doing their best to help the world right now. Perhaps you could purchase them a private video to help relieve that stress at the end of their shift. And so if you think that's a good idea, or if you think it's not a good idea, please let me know. And if you'd be interested in purchasing one for a friend, please let me know as well. I'd love your feedback on that idea. So thank you very much for joining me today, and have a great day, everyone.